Hello there, everyone. Seeing if we're getting connected. This is Delana from Delana's Yoga Suite, and it is a pleasure to meet you here on the mat. It's a pleasure to meet you here in your yogic journey, your self care journey. Today's video, we're going to go over Warrior 3. So, if you're familiar with this page, definitely feel free to grab a spot, grab a seat, grab just a little corner of wherever you are to get into your practice. And if you're not, if you haven't been here before, welcome. My name is Delana. I'm the owner here of Delana's Yoga Suite. And every now and then I'll come on and we'll do a little bit of a yoga practice here. I definitely want to make sure that everyone knows that this is an open level practice. So I will be offering modifications and variations for all of the poses that we will be doing today. Definitely use your discretion and use your caution with your practice today. The most important thing is that we walk away from our self care, our practice, feeling better than when we've started. So if you felt worse afterwards, then something went wrong, and we definitely want to make sure that we're safe throughout our practice. And we want to feel better leaving our practice than when we started. So definitely be very careful as we practice, as we go through the poses. If you need to take a break, take that break. We want to make sure that we connect with our body here. We want to connect with our breath here. So definitely feel free to check in with yourself throughout your practice. Also, like and share this video. Feel free to share this with other people, with your friends or your family. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to receive lots of notifications and videos from the page. Also, feel free to check out if you're looking for a full hour session. I do have those attached to the page as well. So if you're unable to come into your own personal class, you're definitely welcome to click on one of the sessions here and have your own personal private class where you get your own practice, your own self-care practice. So with that, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. If you have any questions about what's going on, definitely feel free to leave your questions in the chat. Feel free to leave your questions in the messages at the bottom here. I do look at them and I will respond. So definitely, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them throughout the session as well. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started getting to our Warrior 3. And with our Warrior 3, it is a balancing pose. So we want to go ahead and create that space for your balancing pose. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that we walk ourselves to the top of the mat, the top of the area, so that we have enough space behind us to swing our leg back. So wherever you are, feel free to create a space and do this pose in a position to where the surface is flat and it's even on both sides. So if you're on a hill, try to find a place in your space where, if there's a slant on your surface, try to find something that's more balanced that you can really firmly and evenly press your feet and toes in. So first, we're going to walk ourselves to the top part of the mat. We're going to warm the spine up a little bit. So breathing in through the nostrils. We're going to roll the arms around the body. Palms can press together at the top of the head. Palms can separate shoulder width apart. You can even interlace the fingers except for the pointer fingers. But we're going to straighten the arms here no matter where we are. And we're going to breathe in through the nostrils and lean to one side. Feel free to lean over to your left, pressing your right hip to the right side of the room, leaning the head, neck, and shoulders to the left, and pressing your toes firmly into the floor. And we're going to breathe here in through the nose. Exhale, breathing in. Exhale, breathing in through the nose. Exhale. We're going to breathe in, lift the head, neck, shoulders. Continue to relax the shoulders back. Continue to press the toes into the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, lean to the right. Tilting the head, neck, shoulders, and arms and hands to the right. We're going to press the left side of the hip to the left side of the room while we lean to the right. Breathing in. And exhale. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale and breathing in. Exhale, breathing in, inflating the stomach, the rib cage, the chest, and exhale, relaxing the arms beside the body. For just a moment here. Next, we're going to get into our warrior three. So once again, we're going to walk our toes to the top edge of the mat. And we're going to start off by breathing in, reaching the arms above the head. Again, the palms can face each other. The palms can press together. Fingers can interlace except for the pointer fingers. Another way to get into your warrior three, your arms can extend out to the side of the shoulders, palms facing forward, fingertips spread, or your arms can rest beside the body, wherever you're feeling comfortable. You can also press the palms at heart center, push the elbows out to the side, and stretch the head and neck toward the ceiling. So again, find your comfortability with your hands here. Coming into our warrior three, we're going to shift our body weight to one side of the body. So I'm going to start with my left leg, shifting my body weight to the left side of the body, the left leg, the left foot, leaving little to no weight on the right leg and right foot. I want to straighten that left knee as much as possible. So make sure you straighten as much as possible. You don't want to put too much of a bend in. You want that body weight to shift from the body to the floor. I'm going to start to teeter-totter forward here. So just like the seesaw, I'm going to test the waters and tap the right toes into the mat and floor. So just to start off, again, I want to make sure my toes are anchored into the floor. I'm going to anchor my heels into the floor. I'm reaching and extending my full length of the body from the ceiling down to the floor. So if this is where I am with my warrior three, hold here. Get comfortable with your breath. Relax the shoulders back. Breathe softly in. Take a long, deep breath in. And a long, deep breath out. Next, take again that next deep breath in. If I feel a little bit more comfortable, I want to lean forward. You'll notice the lower I lower my torso, the higher that right foot, the right leg starts to lift. And again, you can hold here if this is where you are. Ease the breath. Take your vision wherever the head rolls. And once I feel comfortable, I can start to lengthen the body here. Pressing the heel to the back of the mat, reaching the arms forward, pressing into that left leg and left foot. Breathing out, I'm going to lower the leg and lift the torso. Breathing and relax the arms beside the body. So we're going to do that 2 more times on one side of the body. Again, what's just as important as the movement of the body is the breath. So as we get into the pose here, we're going to breathe deeply in through the nose, and we're going to breathe out. And once we hit that particular pose, that moment where we're able to hold that pose, we're going to deeply breathe in and out of the body and lengthening the breath. The deeper we breathe, the more steady the body becomes. So I'm going to come into our warrior three here with the arms resting beside the body. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lean to that left leg. We're going to do this 2 more times here. Leaning to the left side of the body. I'm going to start to tap the toes here. Testing the waters here. I'm going to then start to flex that right foot. Press the heel towards the back of the room. Pull the toes toward the face. Start to breathe in and lean forward. Don't worry if you start to wiggle. Again, take your time coming into your warrior three. Don't worry about rushing it. The more you breathe, the more steady the body will feel. Make sure that you drop your right hip here. Make sure you pull that left hip up, flattening the hips with the chest. Breathing in. Exhale. Press into that back foot. Breathe in. Exhale, lift the body, lower the leg. Feel free to shake out the arms, the hands, the legs here if you need to. We're going to come into this pose on the opposite side. On the same side one more time. So we're going to come into this once again. I'm going to press the palms at heart center, push the elbows out. So again, the arm positioning, you can try whatever you need. So if one feels more comfortable than the other, go ahead and stick to that. If you're unsure, try all of them. So it's another reason why we're coming into the 3 different versions here. We want to try all of them. And once you find your favorite arm positioning, go ahead and use that. So the palms are going to press at heart center. Elbows are going to push out to the side of the body. Shoulders are going to relax and the head will press toward the ceiling. We're going to do the same thing and shift the body weight to the left leg, the left foot, and we're going to once again tap the toes once again into the floor. Again, relaxing the shoulders. We're going to press that right hip down. Go ahead and test the waters here. Breathe in through the nose deeply. And exhale. Start to flex the right foot. Press the heel to the back of the mat. Pull the toes toward the face. And then start to lower the torso. And as you lower that torso, continue to press that right foot to the back of the mat. Take your vision toward the mat and floor here if you're flattening the torso. Breathe in. And exhale. We're going to lift that torso, lowering the right leg. Again, shaking out the feet and the ankles here. You're going to feel this pose specifically within your ankles here. We're doing some ankle strengthening. We're anchoring the toes, so we're strengthening the toes here. Now we're going to come to the other side. And we're going to do this 3 times on the other side. Whatever you do on one side of the body, make sure you do it on the opposite side. So from here, I'm going to lift my arms above the head here. My palms are going to press together. My fingers are going to interlace except for the pointer fingers. Again, you don't have to. You can pick whichever one best fit you. So I'm going to breathe and then shift my body weight to the right leg and right foot, leaving little to no weight on the left leg and left foot. I'm going to test my waters here and tap the left toes into the floor. Again, checking my anchoring on the right leg and right foot, pressing my toes and heels into the floor. Press your left heel to the back of the room, the back of the mat, and pull the toes toward the face. We're still going to relax the shoulders back, but we're going to teeter-totter and lean forward. Take your time coming into this pose here. Again, you don't have to rush it. The lower the torso becomes, the higher that left leg becomes. And we're going to breathe in through the nose. Exhale. Dropping that left hip this time. Breathe in. We're going to lower the left leg. Lifting the arms. Relaxing the arms beside the body. Again, don't focus so much on lifting the leg really high. Pick a position that allows you to steady the body first. Once you get into that deep breath and steady the body, then start to lift that leg higher. But feel steady first. Next, I'm going to extend the arms out to the side of the shoulders as if I was an airplane. I'm going to come back into that warrior 3. Shifting my body weight to the right leg and right foot once again. I'm going to lean forward, lifting that left leg. Arms are going to be shoulder width length. Pressing that left heel to the back of the mat, pulling the toes toward the face, taking my vision toward the mat and floor. Anchoring and pressing my toes into the mat and floor. We're going to breathe in. And exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. We're going to lift the torso. Lowering the leg. Feel free to shake out the feet and the legs here. And once again, I'm going to come into warrior 3 for that final time. The hands are going to rest beside the body. The palms are going to press within the leg. Once again, I'm going to shift my body weight to the right leg and right foot, leaving little to no weight on the left leg and left foot. I'm going to press this time the left heel will press into the floor, and I'm going to pull my toes toward the face. From here, breathe in. I'm going to start to lean forward, and as I lean forward, I'm going to test my range here. I'm going to get steady and feel comfortable, tapping the toes into the mat and floor. And next, I'm going to start to breathe out, lean forward, lift the left leg. Fingers of this time, I'm going to reach the back of the mat here. Take my vision toward the mat and floor. Steady the breath as you breathe in. Exhale. Breathing and lift the torso, lower the leg. And feel free to shake off the feet and legs. Next, I'm going to come into the warrior three, into the other variation. So, breathing in, we're going to reach the arms above the head for just a second. If you have hypertension, high blood pressure, shoulder issues, definitely bend the elbows or cactus arms and allow your arms and your palms to face the ears and head. I'm going to breathe in, press my hips and pelvis forward. I'm going to come into a small back bend here, lifting the chin as I breathe in. Exhale, I'm going to roll forward, lead with the chest, hinge from the hips, and I'm going to come into a half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Tightening the stomach a little bit from the left to the right hip. My palms can press into the thighs. My palms can press into the shin and calf. Feel free to use any books, hardback books, canned fruits and vegetables. You can even press both palms on either side of the chair here. So if you want to use a chair and sofa, press your palms underneath the shoulders into the seat of the chair. Or you can use the arms of the chair if you have any arms into the chair that you're using. So right now, I'm at a flattened back here, Ardha Uttanasana. Again, I'm going to make sure that my feet are underneath my hips here. I'm going to lift all of the toes and press all of the toes into the floor. So I'm going to do either side here, but I'm going to start with lifting my right leg first. And we're going to do the same thing we did when we were fully standing. Shift your body weight to the left leg, the left foot, leaving little to no weight on the right leg and right foot. Breathing in, we're going to swing the right foot back. And we're going to press that heel to the back of the room and pull the toes toward the face. Now you can remain here. If you want to play with your balance a little bit, you can lift either hand off of the block, off the chair, off the canned fruit and vegetables. And you can start off by lifting the left arm, either above the head or out to the shoulder. You can use the other side, lifting that right arm out to the side, above the head. But most importantly, we want to make sure we drop the right hip so that it's squared with the left hip. We want them on the same level as the chest. We're still kicking that back heel, pulling the toes toward the face. And kind of play with your balance here. You can kind of breathe, and no matter where you are, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And taking in the next deep breath, and we're going to lower the left leg. Do the same thing, rocking the seat and hips. Feel free to shake out the feet and legs here as well. We're going to switch sides here. And you don't have to switch sides of the mat, but I'm going to switch sides so you can see what the opposite leg can look like on the opposite side. But you can just switch feet. Again, we want to make sure that the feet are underneath the hips here. Shifting that body weight to the right leg and right foot. Breathing and swing that left leg back. Press the left heel to the back of the room. Pull the toes toward the face. Relax the shoulders. Take your vision in between the hands. And again, feel free to play with your balance here. Lifting one hand off. Lifting the other hand off. Feel free to kind of play with your pose here. Make sure that you put that full extension into the right leg. If you feel a little bit of intensity here, if you feel any soreness, especially behind the hamstrings and calves, feel free to put a small bend, just an itty bitty bend. We still want that weight to transfer from the body to the mat and floor. Take that next deep breath in, lower the left leg. And again, you can do this 2 more times here. Breathing in to lift the left leg. Exhale to lower, tightening the stomach from the left into the right hip. Breathing in, swinging the left leg back. Press the left heel to the back of the room, pull the toes toward the face. Exhale to lower. We're going to do this 2 more times on the opposite leg. Breathe in, swing the right leg back. Exhale to lower. Breathing in to swing the right leg back. Exhale to lower. Take that next deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, and feel free to lower the seat down into the mat and floor. So this is a really great practice coming into your Warrior 3. You're activating your leg muscles here. You're working your ankles. You're also using some core muscles here. So we definitely do not want to leave the core out. So anytime you're working throughout your Warrior 3, you want to tighten the stomach from the left hip to the right hip so that you support the lower back. So I hope you enjoyed your practice here. It's always great to tap into yourself, to tap into your self-care. And I hope you enjoy your session as I enjoyed meeting you here on the mat. Don't be a stranger. Again, if you like what you see, definitely feel free to like and share the video. And also subscribe, share with family and friends. And again, if you have any questions about yoga, if you have any inquiries about how you can get to one of the classes here at Delana's Yoga Suite, definitely check the description below and definitely click on the page. You can always reach me at delanasyogasweet.com. Feel free to click on the YouTube page, again, to check out the mini classes and to check out the other services, the Thai massage services that I offer as well. So again, my name is Delana Oliver. It is always a pleasure meeting you here in your self-care journey, on the mat, off the mat. May you find peace within and without. Namaste.